That's okay. I didn't know that either. Okay, we're back and we're here. Take two. Hootie who? Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay, here we go. People are filing in. I'm so sorry. This is a calamity. Oh, yay! Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, guys. That there was just a little bit of a issue. So I'm so glad you're back. Yes, and he's going to be popping in any moment. So let's see. Why can't I read the chat? Okay, live chat. I don't have any chat coming up. Top, no, I don't want top messages. Okay. Uh oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Here he is. And voila! Looky who is here.
It worked.
It worked. Now I just have to get my chat up, which
That was my fault. So,
that's
my
okay.
gosh, look at me. I look ugly. I look ugly.
You are fine. You are just fine. Okay, now I've got the chat back, and we're up to 35.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what we're gonna
Okay.
do.
So
We're
yeah, can you guys hear me? First of all, can you hear me?
I oh, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
I hope they can hear.
Everybody's piling in. We're up to 40 now. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. Mr. J. Quinn, hooty you. I saw you last night in Jacob's live. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. And everybody, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Rhonda, Kevin, Jalen, May. Oh, May. We're joined at the shoulders today. We're normally joined at the hip, but I didn't want to stand up and have to shake it. Okay. Hey, Cheech, there's my girl. How are you doing, sweetie?
I am
Oh,
so
yes.
confused right now. How am I doing this? There we go.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Create post. So I'm gonna post your link on my page.
Okay. That sounds good. So now, can everybody, so you can hear me good? You can hear Jacob okay? And we're okay now. Let's see. Hugh, Hootie, who? We're here. And we was a
There we go.
little bit of a calamity.
Looking like a
Okay.
rock star.
One
I'm
last
looking.
time. Let's get them up. Let's all wait to Jacob. Come on, everybody.
I'm looking like a chunkers.
Let's give Jacob a wave. Come on, get him up. Get him up.
I
And if you have a bat wing, you swing it with pride and wave to him. Hello, Jacob. Yeah, I'm over 50, so I can do that. Okay, guys. Please remember for this stream, Kevin Bacon just put it up. Please remember for this stream, out of respect for myself, out of respect for Jacob, no talking about other streamers. And if another streamer happens to come up, please let us discuss it. Please, none of that. There's no drama. We have a non-drama
I
chat.
say
That's how we like it.
I say we do it just like we do it on my stream. No talking about streamers unless they're in here. That's
That's
it.
exactly it. And because I
But
gave a reason is because it's not fair to talk about somebody when they're not there to either jump in the
except
conversation or defend themselves.
unless it's that foobar guy, we can talk about that foobar guy all the time.
Well,
We
we
talk about him all
can,
day long.
but that would be if
He's
you
not
just
here,
give
so
him
we
a
talk
phone
bad about
call.
him. I heard this one time. This one time,
I
Foo Bar didn't push his shopping cart back to the shopping cart stall. So yeah, I don't
Hey,
like
by the
Foo Bar.
way, you need to give Fubar a call.
I do. I keep on forgetting.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
he
look.
keeps forgetting.
I
Here we
just
go.
told you yesterday I would do your live stream at 3:30, and not even 24 hours later, I forgot. So
I know.
I messed
But
up.
I'm major ADD too, and it looks like everybody's coming back. We're up to 52 people. So you
Yeah.
guys, let's
Kruger. What's up, Jalen? True, Heather, Jonathan, Ashley, Christy, Jedi. Dang, I see a lot of familiar faces in here.
mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? Callie Crawler,
Yeah.
Jacob forgets everything. You know what? I do too. So that's why I'm Calamity Girl.
I'm not talking to Ashley no more. Ashley, Ashley's watching on my tablet.
Hey guys, let me just give my caveat because there's a lot of new people that joined us. I have multiple sclerosis and I struggle with my speech at times. My cognitive skills are affected, and sometimes I get stuck and I can see a word, but I can't get it out. And so I
What's up,
need
Don? Oh,
either some help or a little bit of patience. And then the other thing is my hypothalamus gland is blown out. And so my brain doesn't know when my body is thirsty. So I don't drink. So I need to be reminded. So, and then I think that that lays everything down. Do you have anything that you want to say in regards before we get started?
um, I'm really hungry and I haven't ate today, so I might go grab my chicken nuggets out of the microwave. I'm
My
like a
God.
little kid.
Run to the microwave, get your chicken nuggets, and come back.
But all right, I'll be real quick. Hold on.
Boy, this is something else. It's a calamity. It's a calamity. Ya cha cha cha, yeah. It's a calamity. All right. Yeah, but it looks like, hey, everybody's back. We were at the 60 people. Woohoo! Yeah. And I need to stop saying that dang word. Is ah, okay. This moment my paper blew and kind of in my not in my face.
I think I'm back.
Okay, he's back. He is back. And you know, I'm so stupid because I have all of these notes and I make these notes for because I watch Smoke and Scan all the time and I watch the city council meetings from Wyoming. I get so mad at them, and I've written a whole lot of stuff that I want to talk to them about. A whole page. Look at that whole page.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to complain to the LA City Council. So let me get your notes, and then we can get started here. So you doing okay, Jacob? Things going all right for you?
Yeah.
How's that
Well,
pineapple pizza working out for you?
it's not working out.
Okay, okay. So let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Woohoo! Let's get the party started.
I just saw all those
Okay.
notes. That's a lot of notes. So I'm
Yeah.
listening
Now,
to you
so
from the phone, and for
what?
some reason, because like it's hard for me to read the small chat on the phone,
Yeah.
I'm watching it on my computer.
Okay.
So like the video is delayed by like 3 seconds, and
Yes.
your audio comes through right away.
Yeah. I know it's a little. Yeah. Okay. I have a first question for you, and it's kind of a serious one. Are you a cop?
Maybe I have a siren.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Is your siren portable? Can we hear it?
No, I'm not a cop.
Okay.
My siren's in the car. It's electronic.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be a negative that you're not a police officer. You just chase the calls that they go on.
I know you're a cop.
Oh, I'm not a cop.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm
Yep.
the daughter of a cop and the wife of a cop.
Only a cop would say they're not a cop. So I know you're a cop.
Okay. Well, then I'll be a cop. Yeah.
Okay.
For today. Okay. And the other, okay. I have some questions from people in chat, and I'm going to intermingle them. Okay, so these are from chat. Which is your passion? Chasing calls or feeding and clothing the homeless? And can you expand on those, please?
Um, I don't really know, because like if you asked me a year ago if I'd be running around in circles all night, handing out food
Mhm.
and following police calls on YouTube with 1,000
Mhm.
people watching at times, sometimes
Mhm.
300, sometimes 1,200, I would laugh at you and tell you you're crazy. Why would I do that? So I don't really know. I enjoy both. I guess you could say I just enjoy both of them, and it's just I don't know. That's never thought about that.
Why the homeless, and how did they get incorporated into this?
I have a bad answer for that. Um, I started doing the homeless thing because I got bored, and then I
Okay.
found out I enjoyed it. I guess that's literally it. If you watch a lot of streamers, which no offense to them, that's what they like to do. I have
Mhm.
ADD, I have ADHD, and you can tell.
Me too.
And I'm always all over the place. I'm always talking about random stuff. So when I go to a parking lot and I sit there and I look at a brick wall, I can't stay focused. Half the time when I'm people watching, I can't even stay focused on watching people. So I've always got to be doing something different. Boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
So one night one day I told the wife, let's just make some burritos and hand them out like my uncle used to do. It sounds like fun. So I did, and then next thing I know, it just I don't know. I was like, this is fun. Let's do it again. This is fun. Let's do it again. And then people started sending in donations, and I'm like, all right, well now we have the means to do it. Let's just keep on doing it. It's just fun.
Mhm. Well,
So
that's not a bad answer.
um,
That's a truthful answer. And the
yeah,
chat is saying the same thing.
yeah. I
Same
guess
thing.
I do it because I enjoy it. I did
Mhm.
it. I started doing it out of boredom, and then I
Okay.
found out I enjoy it. And there's times where I go to calls and I'll leave the call before the call's over to go do nothing just because like my mind wanders so much. And I'm like, let's just go get some more stuff and hand it out. If right now, if I go live streaming and I don't have homeless supplies in my car, I feel guilty. And on top of that, I feel like this is like just my feelings on it, I guess.
Mhm.
If I go out and I take from the streets, for me, taking from the streets is the footage I record. I record these people. I sit there, I people watch. I watch them do crazy things. I watched a guy build a scooter because he's on drugs. I don't know. Um, to me, that's taking from the streets. I feel like I have to give to take. You got to have some kind of balance. And for my kind of take is the footage. My give is the supplies. So I feel like in order to take, I got to give, and might as well do something that I enjoy. I have no
I
idea.
think that's wonderful.
I think that was a horrible answer because I don't think these things are while I'm talking.
You know what? It's not about a wrong or right or a bad or good answer. It's just about what it is. Okay. Let's move on from that. Oh, a chat person wants to know, what are your plans for moving, and are they out of California?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have like the want to move.
Hmm.
I've moved out of state like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah.
And every time I come back, there's like a curse to Bakersfield. So you move out, you're coming back. I've been in North Dakota twice. I've lived in Texas on 3 different occasions. I used to work in Alaska in Prudhoe Bay, and I almost bought a house about an hour and a half, 2 hours out of Anchorage at this place called Moose Creek. Um, and every time I leave, I think about coming back. I just get too homesick. So I do want to move, but I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking, can I move to like Lake Isabella, have the wife keep her job, and then see if I could still live stream? I don't
Hmm.
know. It's a 40 mile drive each way. I don't know if that's something I want to do. Move out of the country. It's awesome. I would love to move out of the country, but this is where I live.
Can you see the chat too?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
reading the
okay,
chat.
good.
I can
Hi,
read like 20
Cian.
messages at a time on the computer.
Yeah,
So the reason why I have it set up like this is because I have the camera right here, plugged up on my computer, and I have my big monitor right here that I can just see everything.
yeah.
This is how I have a monitor right here. I have two monitors for my gaming setup. So I have a monitor right here with a webcam, and then I have my main gaming monitor right here. So I have our live stream on a curved gaming monitor, which is kind of cool.
All right. Hey,
No,
you know
Kevin,
what?
I am not doing jumping jacks. He says I have a challenge for Jacob. No jumping jacks. I'm at home.
If I do jumping jacks, I'll get bruises on my eyes. Moving on.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Bacon has a challenge for you.
It's gonna be jumping jacks. Watch.
Don't send him jumping jacks. Scanner Group says you're a pro. Shoveling Jedi, hooty hoo, and he says hello to the Southern chick. Okay. Um. Uh. Are you willing to talk about how you and Ashley met? And if that's too much, we can move on.
Facebook.
Oh, okay. Why you laugh at that? Hey, wait a minute. Where'd you go? We can't see you.
I'm not here.
No.
Someone just tried calling me and it messed up my phone.
Okay.
Am I on yet?
No, not yet.
That's a bummer. No, I forward. What happened was one of my buddies called me just now, and I forwarded the call, and you got audio from me, but you don't have visual camera. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can leave and come right back. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna get an invite.
If not, then I can add you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You know
click on
what?
that link one more time.
Stay there. Stay right there.
Okay.
And let me. Oh, I can't. It says I have to remove a guest.
Yeah. So let me leave, and I'm gonna try to rejoin. So it'll be real quick.
Well, Ashley is saying while he's doing that, it was Facebook. They met on good old Facebook. And then she's laughing out loud. You know, I don't think that that's funny. I mean, I think that that's more common these days than, before.
There, real fast, there is no video button. I put my hand on the phone to forward a call, and my screen on my end, it shows that my camera has my hand over the phone. As soon as I click the end call for my friend that was trying to call me, it just froze on my end.
Do me a favor. Well, then click out and then hit the link again that I sent you.
Okay. 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. He's going to be right back. Code Yellow. Hey, Shoveling Jedi. It's good to see you. I've seen you quite a bit in Dad's. And that boom. Speaking of Dad, there he is. There's our dad. Yeah.
We'll go.
Hey, it's good to see you. Jonathan Hughes, very good to see you. Yeah. I hope that you guys will like, share, and subscribe. Okay. There we go. So Facebook. We met on Facebook. Okay.
So we met on Facebook, and I was just like, "Hey."
Follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Was it love at first sight?
I don't know.
That's fair enough. Okay.
So we when we started hanging out, we just started hanging out as friends. She came up to my house, started hanging out, and then I don't know. We just after like 3 months, we started dating.
Okay. So then it was not love at first sight. After 3 months, you started dating.
Yeah, it was just friends that.
Friends. Yeah. You know that I don't know. I think that's a great way to meet. To meet somebody, be their friend first. See if you can be friends. Okay. Now, moving it on. Do you feel the police are policing Bakersfield correctly?
Hell no.
Why?
So I don't know the exact statistics on population versus patrol. You know, policemen. I don't know if like we have one policeman for every 100 people. I don't know if we have one policeman for every 10,000 people in this town. But what I can say is the amount of police that we had when I was growing up at 250,000 people in this city has not changed, and now we're at over 400,000. So the population is almost doubled, and we don't have any extra police. So when I was a kid, you would get pulled. When I first started driving, I was 17 years old. I got pulled over for flashing my headlights at a vehicle that's throwing beer bottles out the car. I've had my driver's license since the day I turned 16. So back when I was younger, you would get a ticket for flashing your headlights improperly. It's excessive use of the headlights or whatever it was. I had to pay a $300 fine. Now they're not pulling people over for almost anything. Someone throws a freaking rock at my vehicle, they never show up. I never received a call back, never received anything. As far as I'm concerned, it's an open-ended police report, never been filed, nothing's ever gone through. I've had somebody drive by my house like 2 years ago, fire off six gunshots, and I sat there watching my ring camera for the next 2 hours, 3 hours. After I called the cops, the police never showed up. So as of right now, they don't care about the petty stuff. They only care about murders. They care about people they don't pull over for a traffic stop. They don't half the time they don't even respond to a stolen car. I don't know these calls that for somebody a stolen car or whatever that they respond to. Those people that made those calls are lucky because they just happen to be one of the calls they responded to because they almost never respond to a call anymore.
Is that because lack of personnel, or is it because maybe the George Floyd situation changed policing?
I don't think it's George Floyd at all. I think it's just lack of policing.
Okay. Is it lack of experience or lack of people who personnel?
I think it's lack of personnel, lack of funds.
In your opinion only, are the police out there, do they feel that they can police correctly when they are pretty much on their own?
I, I don't know. I just think what it
Okay.
is if let's say you got a business,
Mhm.
okay? I'll look at it from a business standpoint. Let's say I have a business. I have um, I have the I cuss a little bit. I have the get shit done list and
Mhm.
the non important list. Okay, the get shit done list is going to get done. So they're going to go to a call for a guy that wrecked on a 3-wheeler and died. That's a get shit done list. The non important call, guy throwing a rock at a car. I don't have enough employees, so I'm not going to send somebody over to this call. We got to get this shit done over here, and we're not going to care about this right now. We're going to throw this on the back burner, and hopefully the person that called in over here is just going to forget that they called in and get on with their life. So I don't think it's due to training. I don't think it's due to not caring. I think it's 100% due to staffing. So they don't have, in my opinion, they don't have enough officers. I've talked to a couple sheriff's officers, and I've asked them like, hey, what's the situation with this? Why are we not going out to calls anymore? Why is this going on? Why is it like this? Why are we waiting 4 hours for just a text message to say you're delayed? And they say, well,
Mhm.
nobody wants to be a police officer anymore. No one wants to be a cop. So I think because of the George Floyd incident and all the stuff that was going on and the bad reputation police officers have, people like me and you and other random people out there, and probably half the people in the live stream, don't want to become a cop because everybody has a bad taste in their mouth for a cop. They're like,
Mhm.
I hate cops, so why am I going to be a cop? 90% of people out there from on social media, if you go out there, like 90% of comments is bashing cops, and the 10% that are supporting cops get bashed for supporting cops. So if that's not everywhere, that's just my guess. But if
Mhm.
nobody wants to be a cop, yeah, sheriff's department has nowhere near enough. CHP has nowhere near enough. They're just spread too thin. They have a lot. They have a lot of firefighters. They have a lot of EMS workers for ambulances, but the ambulance and the firefighters get there before the cops half the time. And when you go to a call where like an overdose, the medical services, fire department or ambulance, are going to stage for that call and wait for law enforcement to go in because when somebody comes off of ODing, they become aggressive. It's just natural. They naturally become aggressive. So they need a police officer on scene. Well, half the time they're waiting 20 minutes, and that guy could potentially die because police officer can't respond fast enough.
Okay. Somebody in the chat earlier said, I just saw it, knockout, uh, TXO knockout. They're
Yep.
they prioritize the calls and
Yep.
get to them at what they can do.
Yep. They're gonna go to a call for a guy holding a knife trying to break into a door before they go to a call for. I'm stuck on a throw on the rock call. So they're going to go to a call for a guy holding a knife or a guy that died on 3-wheeler before they go to my rock call. Well, that's understandable, but they need to have more officers to respond to my call while the other officers respond to that call.
Mm-hmm.
Portland had police signing a $20,000 plus signing bonus for each hire. They were so short-handed. Yeah, they were also doing
20 grand.
Yep, I think Kern County was doing like, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like 5 or 6 grand for Kern County as a hire on bonus.
Wow.
So
That kind of blows my mind. Well, while we're talking about emergency workers,
crime going up, cops are retiring or quitting is truly sickening. I agree, 100%. 30-minute calls, I back and tell them if they aren't here in 30, I'll take care of it myself. So I agree with that, but I also, that can get you in trouble because when you call them and you say, hey, I'm gonna have to go take care of this, you're knowingly walking into a dangerous situation with a potential firearm. And if you get put in that situation and you have to shoot somebody with your firearm, now when you go to court and they pull up that call, they're going to say, hey, you know this was going on outside your house. You know that you were safe inside your house, and you decided to walk into a dangerous situation with a firearm, and that might put you in a position where you have to use it. So now they're going to get you for involuntary manslaughter or negligence. The lawyers are getting very tricky at getting people for stuff like that nowadays. The good guy with the gun is getting in more trouble than the bad guy with the gun. Which also, did you know, this is crazy. So if I were to say, hey, Calamity, you're in California with me, you're visiting right now. You're like, hey, here, you can borrow this firearm. You can borrow my gun while we go up the mountains. We get stopped, and we tell them the truth. Hey, I let her borrow my gun. She went like 3 miles that way with my gun, and I'm over here. She's way over there, and they're like, okay, you handed her the gun. Yep. Did you go to a gun store? Nope. Did you do a background check? Nope. That's a felony on me, and that's a felony on you. But if you break into my house and you steal my gun out of my safe, and you get caught down the road with it, and you're like, oh yeah, I stole this gun from that guy down there, that's a misdemeanor. So law-abiding citizens get in more trouble for crazy stuff, for silly things, than the bad guys do, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
So.
Well, okay, I have it's a yes or no answer. I think. Okay. Do you back the blue?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Switching gears a little bit.
I just don't think. I think it's a management issue. I don't think it's a police officer issue on the streets. Like I don't think it's a police officer's fault that's going on their rounds. I think it's a management issue. I don't think the patrolmen are the ones causing the issue. I think it's management. It's a higher ups.
100%. Jonathan Hughes says woke, like he's saying woke people. Agree or disagree?
No comment. That's such a sensitive subject for people. No comment. I stay out of that stuff.
Okay, I understand. Let me ask you this. I'm going to switch gears slightly for fire. One night, I was in the car, and we went on a fire call. I can't remember if it was a dumpster fire or not. And there was a car that nobody was there but you. Okay. And there was a car that kept lurking around. I love my lurkers, by the way.
The car that was parked down the street behind me?
Yes. And then when the fire investigator came, he parked and watched what he was doing. Then when he left, he even started coming closer, and you said, "You know what? I'm out of here."
Yeah,
So
that was kind of creepy.
yeah. Now let me ask you this: has any of the fire investigators asked for footage?
All the time, at least once or twice a week. So there's times where I'll put the
Oh,
camera at a fire scene. I'll put the camera back in the car, and I'll say, "All right, guys, they want to talk to me real quick." And I'll walk over, and they're like, "Hey, can we get your footage?" And I'm like, "Sure, you can have whatever you want." So because I don't want them to go to take me to court because I have some kind of evidence on there, I say no problem. Let me clip it real fast. I clip it on my secondary phone. I just screen record it, and I'll email it to them right there on the spot all the time. What happens with that footage? What comes out after it? I have no idea. But as far as I'm concerned, it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, and anyone can access it. So I just save the hassle of having them like, because what they can do is they can subpoena your footage, and you got to go to court and go through all this process. And I don't want to get into any legal. I don't want any legal anything. I just here's footage. Leave me alone. Take what
do
you
you
want.
think that
Do
by taking footage, that it could? Because I don't know. By taking the footage, does that uh, kind of involve you?
I don't know. I just give them the footage, and then I just carry on, get on with it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, the chat is really enjoying this. Thank you for doing this with us. Okay. Okay. Regarding the homeless, have you ever considered a anything in politics so you can help change laws?
Nope. I won't touch the subject of politics. Too sensitive.
Okay. Okay. Moving
I,
on.
as soon as you bring up politics, your chat blows up. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you think this way, you think that way," and blah 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 blah. So what I say is I vote for Jeff to be president, and then I carry on.
Speaking of that, where is Uncle Jeff? We haven't seen him for a couple days.
I don't know. He said he was gonna take last night off, and I don't know where he's been.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's missed wherever he's at.
Yeah, he is. We all
I,
really appreciate him.
I know he's got stuff going on
Um.
in his life, but hold on one sec. I turned my AC down real low when I got home,
Yeah.
and now it's getting hot or cold.
Okay.
Not hot, but cold.
Okay. How's this? Is this? Uh. Do you enjoy this video chat? Grace, no, no. Okay. Oh my gosh, my neighbors are coming by. Bad time. I'll drink some water for that.
It's so weird because you
Hey,
can see
hey,
all the wires
husband.
behind the TV.
What? Um, husband, husband, husband. Just one moment. Talk amongst yourselves. The subject is Jacob. No,
Jacob.
no, no.
Who's that
Hey,
Jacob? Yeah.
the cuties are coming by. Can you help me? The cuties. Uh, where did they go? Their dog is here. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Okay, here we go. Um, moving on. Do you have any plans for any additional children after you have your third baby?
For more kids?
Yes,
No,
after your third
no,
baby.
no.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
The answer is no.
I,
Okay.
I'm not. Also, I'm not gonna eat no pineapple pizza. I
Well,
understand.
now
Look,
Kevin
uh,
Bacon's challenge.
yeah,
Have
no.
you
The answer
seen
is
it?
no, 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 no. He can offer me $10,000, and I'd probably still say no. And the reason being is because like if you get pineapple pizza and you take the pineapples off the pizza, the pineapple juice is still on there, and that's disgusting. So I'm good. Yeah. Nope.
Oh, my dog Grace, I can't control her. She just barks. She's barking at the neighbor's dog coming down. Okay. Do you like to cook? And if you do, what dishes do you like to cook? Because I have a cooking show, we had to ask this, and it's not my question. It's chat.
Do I like to cook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I think about cooking, I like making tri-tip.
Oh, do you smoke it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I have a smoker. We in my front yard, we have like this little fenced-off area by my front door, and I have a smoker right there on the front patio. I had it on the back
They
back
turned off.
patio, but it was just a pain in the butt going back to the dogs. They're begging for food too much.
Okay. Okay. Well, Ashley said one time that you can. It's really good. She did.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, I make good tri-tip. I like it.
Oh man, that sounds good. Well, we had a smoker and then it burned up. We just haven't
Oh,
been
that's
able
not
to
good.
replace it. Okay. Um,
I make when I go camping. I make hobo packs. I'm really good at making those.
you're making what? I didn't hear you.
Hobo packs. You get
Oh,
look
okay.
when I go camping, I get freaking these. I get like turkey. Okay, this sounds crazy. Okay, and they're called hobo packs for a reason, even though they're like extremely expensive to make. But you get like a tin foil. You make a little plate out of your tin foil. You put like ground turkey in there. The small potatoes, the really small potatoes, cut those up, throw those in there. Put corn, crap ton of seasoning, onions, whatever veggies you want in there. And then you throw all kinds of seasoning on it. Throw a crap ton of butter, and then wrap it all up. Wrap it in tinfoil a couple more times, and you literally just throw it in the fire. And then you walk over and you drink three or four beers. And then by the time your 3 or 4 beers are gone, you should be able to take that hobo pack out of the fire because you got to have it on the hot embers. Take it out with a pair of tongs, and then you open it up and you see if it's good. If the meat's not pink, you open it up and you eat it.
Dang, there you go. So
It's really
he's good at
good.
making hobos.
They're
Yeah.
bomb. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone I know that does it with beef, but I did it with one time I went to the store in the beginning of COVID and they didn't have any beef, but they had ground turkey. I
Okay.
tried it with ground turkey and it is 10 times better.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I mean I can cook, but I'm not gonna go have like a. Ashley cooks a lot better, so why would I cook when she makes really good food?
Okay.
She makes really really good food.
I'm trying to count. Okay. Kevin Bacon says, ask both of us. No, it's referring to you. Have you tried using Cameron's smoking bags? They're awesome to use either on the grill, either in the house or the grill.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Because he's a chef, you know. Did you know that Kevin is a chef?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. That's why he's a big star on our show because
Okay.
he helps me. Okay, now, what, Jacob? Getting a little more serious here. What is your preference, chasing calls or the oil fields?
Okay, so chasing calls. I live a poor man's lifestyle. Working in the oil fields, I live a rich man's lifestyle. So of course I like the oil field money. If I wasn't married to Ashley and if I didn't have kids, I'd be back in the oil fields. Because I don't like being broke. Like we don't have a lot of money. We're kind of like a lot of people think we're rich or this and that. All the nice things I have, I bought when I was in the oil fields. So, I don't know. I'm still on the wall whether I want to go back to the oil fields or not. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If my goal on my channel is to somehow, I don't know how I'm doing it as of right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it. The last 5 months, I don't know how I've been doing it. Oh yeah. So real fast, True says oil fields are probably long hours. I have been up. No, I don't do drugs. I get hair follicles. I've never done drugs in my life. I tried smoking weed. Don't like it. But I have been up for over 70 hours straight on a drilling rig because they were having hole problems, and I had to be up there as a consultant for my company. There's times where I go to a job, and you can ask Ashley, and there's times where I go to a job at this rig. I was on call 24/7 in the oil fields, and I go to a job. That job takes 20 hours to get done. And get a call. Wow. All right, cool. Go to this rig. Go to Ensign 302. Go to that rig. That job takes 18 hours. Go to another rig. That job takes 4 hours. And I would leave the drone rig. I would stop at a gas station, get everything I need for the next job. Then I would try to get to that drone rig before they were ready for us. And once I get to that rig, I would lay my seat back in my work truck, and I would take a 6 hour nap. Um, I can pull up right now, which I'm not going to because it has my address and all that stuff. But I can pull up right now where I have 210 hours on a 2 week check. 210 hours in 14 days. It's freaking insane.
Yeah.
And I used to make a lot. I used to make a lot of money. But then I met Ashley, got married, we had kids, and just things changed.
Crazy.
And yeah. So I prefer this lifestyle. I enjoy doing this more. But if you add up all the ad revenue on YouTube and Facebook that I make, I don't even think I get paid minimum wage. To be honest.
You know, Knockout again made a really good comment that it sounds like chasing calls is your fat passion, but oil fields is your stability.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was just talking to the owner. So I didn't own that. The job I was just describing to you is called running casing. I used to run the casing in oil fields. The rig drills a hole. Then when they pull the drill pipe out, they can't just leave an open hole that's made out of dirt or rock or whatever it is. They have to put pipe down that keeps the hole open for the rest of whatever. So the pipe that they put down in the hole to keep it open is called casing. I'm the guy that screwed the casing together. I was a caser. Tong hand, I ran CRTs, I ran all kinds of equipment up on the rig floor. I quit doing that in like 2019, and then I went over to another company to do wireline, and I became a field engineer for that company. But long story short, I moved last year. I went over to work for the county, and then 6 months in, after I already started live streaming, I got laid off, and I've just been doing this ever since. So I was just talking to. I've got text messages. I get phone calls all the time asking me to go back to work, and I'm like, it's really tempting. Honestly, it really is. But
You know, I see Ashley's comment in here. She said, after we had our son, it had to change for the family aspect's sake.
yeah,
Money might make you rich with items or lifestyle choices, but we prefer the family time. That's what makes life what it's all about.
yeah.
So you can be rich either monetarily or you can be rich as a family unit
And Ashley's
together.
moved to Texas with me and stuff uh, for work right after we had Hunter, and every 6 weeks we would take a week off, and I would take a week off work, and we would come back to California and just visit and hang out, and then I dread going back to work. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. My goal right now, and I don't know if I can do it or not, but my goal right now is to make sure that I can keep on doing the homeless thing, like live stream the way I am. Make sure I can keep on doing the homeless thing, however which way I can, and then hopefully at some point with the ad revenue on YouTube and Facebook, because I do go live for 6 hours to 10 hours a night every night, almost at least 5 to 6 days a week. My goal, my long term goal, is to build my channel up enough to where that can supplement me working. It doesn't have to make oilfield money, but I would like to make a living off something I enjoy,
Right.
and this is something I enjoy. And if I make a living, and some people are like, "Oh, you want to make money off handing out stuff to the streets?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" As long as I can hand them out stuff every single night and go chase counter calls, I'm happy. And if I can get the ad revenue up without throwing a million like ads in my stuff, then yeah. Right now I'm making $40, anywhere from $30 to $40 a night off ad revenue for being out for 6 to 8 hours. So if I can like somehow get that going, then hey, I can make a living off YouTube. If not, well then hey, I guess we'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it sounds kind of crazy. I hate like bringing that up, but of course you can't live unless you have some kind of income. Right
That's true.
now, Ashley pays all of our bills right now, and I'm just doing the YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But,
Wow. Well, people like me, because I'm addicted to it. You know, I do this little cooking channel, but what do we talk about the majority of the
Okay,
time?
so
Are you
Southern, real
guys?
fast. Southern says working in public work, you get insurance benefits. I worked for Public Works. Public Works was paying me $25.50 an hour. After my all my benefits came out, I was making like $19 an hour, and I got taxed on that $19 an hour. It's way cheaper to make $32 an hour and get 12-hour days and pay for all your health insurance and all your retirement out of your own pocket than it is to get the crappy benefits that the state and the county and the city now offer. The state, county, and the city literally give you a 3 to 6% bonus on your pay every check because they have lowered the benefits. So their insurance benefits are not what you think they are. They might, yeah, each stream, but they're just not there anymore. They're not what they
Yeah.
used to be. I've worked for this county. I can go back to the county if I wanted to. I just they laid me off when all that stuff happened, and I was like, I'm good.
I have one last question from a someone in the chat, um, and then I have my questions. Okay, how did you choose to be a streamer?
Okay. My uncle
And
used to
if you
live
can't
stream.
answer that, that's okay. We can move on.
Well, I'll touch the subject. My uncle used to. I'll just touch the subject without getting into too much details. My uncle used to live stream on with two. There's three streamers in Bakersfield that all used to be together, and we're not going to go on this whole like love triangle between these three guys. But my uncle used to be a part of them back in the day. They all used to stream together. I used to ride with my uncle. They streamed under this one name, and they broke off, did their thing, and then at that point, my uncle broke off, did his own thing, and he instead of chasing Neanderthals, he went out and did homeless stuff. And I would go ride with him every once in a while. My mom and my grandpa were very involved in that too. Well, then he went back to work, and he stopped doing it. 3 years passes by. A friend of mine wanted to go live stream. I was like, sure, dude, let's go. Like, that's right up my alley. I come from a bunch of scanner chasing goofballs in my family, and I've already been riding with some of these guys from back in the day.
You know, I can recall.
Yeah, I think we just got messed up, so we might have to join back in. Let's see. Yep.
Okay, that's all right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and
I'll be right
jump
back,
out. Then
guys.
come jump back in. How's this going for you guys? Are you enjoying it? Is this something that is piquing your interest? Okay. People keep cubs. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh no, he's just about to come back. Diamond Art. Okay. Hey, you know what? I didn't see Diamond Art in here. Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Shoveling Jedi. You need to do more interviews or a natural. Thank you. Thank you. That was really nice. You know, I actually plan on it. Is there he is. All right. Okay.
First off, everybody needs to hit that like button. We got like 68 likes. Let's get that thing up. Let's see how
That
many
would
likes.
be
Yeah, 69
wonderful.
likes. Seriously, the like button is one way to help put your YouTube channel in the YouTube algorithm. Big
Okay.
time.
Please, because I'm a nice girl. Would you please hit the like button? Please. And then I'll say, they like me. They like me. Okay. Here we go. Here's my questions.
I appreciate that, Joe. Joat. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's Joe. He is a very good friend of ours.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone. Oh, I didn't see what he said. I want to really get on the production side of the whole in the ground. Yeah. Okay. Yes, he's a very good friend of ours. So, let me know. Okay. Here we go. Do you recall your first call? Where'd you go?
I don't think so.
I can't see you.
We just froze. Yeah, I gotta do this again.
Okay.
Guys, look, hold on. So some of the people that keep on calling me are watching this. If you guys are watching
Oh,
this, I cannot answer phone calls. I literally put my phone on uh, Wi-Fi only, and it's still messing me up. So
that's okay.
if you get a phone call while you're on this app, it does this. Please stop
Yeah, it'll
calling me.
crash it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to restart again.
Okay. So if you are on the stream, please don't call Jacob because he's having to use not his computer but his phone. So if you could please refrain from that, that would be great. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming right back. Cookie, cookie, cookie. How are you, sweetie? Yes. Airplane mode. Here we go. And he is back. He's back. Okay. Um.
I am so sorry. So
No problem.
my phone rings off the hook all day long, like every day. I don't know why. And it's not because of streaming stuff. It's just like I have friends. I have friends in the oil fields that like get into a situation, and that's not who was calling me, but I have friends in the oil fields that get into a situation that they haven't encountered before, and then they call me like, "Hey man, what'd you do when this happened to you?" I'm like, "Oh, this is what I did. This might work for you."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my
no, it's
phone
not
doesn't
fair.
ring.
I
I
have no
don't have
idea
any
how.
friends. You've seen where I live. I live beyond the boonies. Okay.
I have
Okay,
no
you
idea how to
ready?
put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I've never figured that out.
Uh, uh, wait a friend.
And
Okay.
I kind of like I spaced it today. So real fast, everybody, it's not Calamity's fault with all these issues. Calamity had actually she planned out for us to test this to make sure all this works and stuff. And I got the car fixed. I ended up taking the car to my friend's house. He's a mechanic, and it's what he does for a living, and he does work on the side for me all the time. And I was like, I don't feel like going and buying all these crimpers and all this wiring. You got to buy so much wire at a time. Battery cable's not cheap. It's like it's just cheaper to pay him. So I paid him to do it. He has all the stuff, and then got the car fixed. And then I was like, hey, wait. So this is what's wrong with my wife's truck. Her AC's acting up, and it needs oil change. What are you going to charge me? Well, if you go to an oil change place right now for my truck, the truck that I got for Ashley, it's almost $200 for an oil change because it's a diesel truck. It takes 2.5 gallons of oil. A normal car takes 1 gallon of oil, so it's extremely
Wow.
expensive. Um, so yeah, I went over, chased all the parts, got like all involved in that. I didn't even eat or nothing. I just got up, started working on the car, getting the car stuff done. Then we were taking the truck over to my buddy's house to get it worked on with all the parts we got. And then I got a phone call from you, and I was like, I think my exact words was, "Oh, fuck, crap."
What?
Yeah, I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry."
Oh,
So
that's okay.
yeah,
Well, that's
uh,
why, things like that happen to me all the time. That's why I'm a calamity. Oh.
yeah. So I want to give. I had a lady the other day that sent us a couple bucks in the mail and said use it for your family or whatever is needed. And so that money, part of that money, is what paid for that. Part of that and money we had saved up is what is paying for the truck.
You know, I have gotten some uh so I call them tips. Yeah, I've gotten some tips from the chat, and it kind of blew me. It just has blown me away that somebody would you consider that and give monetarily. That blows my mind. Yeah.
Right.
So I think that is just such so kind, but a
So
great heart.
speaking of that, real fast, we got Michelle in here under. I think that's Michelle under Frank's, her husband's account.
Oh,
So Michelle had actually sent me a text this morning that she had ordered the new scanner. My scanner that got my dog spilled the water on, it was my fault, 100%. She ended up ordering me a new scanner. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the scanner I've got. They're not cheap. They're very expensive. I was going to try to save up
no.
for one and see if we can do like a crowd raising fund, see if get a couple people to donate a couple bucks towards it. No, she went out and she bought the whole damn scanner.
Oh my.
Like I don't know how to tell her thank you. Michelle has just done so much for us, and I have no idea how to tell her and her husband thank you.
Frank and Michelle are amazing. You know,
Yeah,
Frank, he's always in our chat with cooking something, and it's just so fun. I just love him.
yeah, and it's like one of those things where it's I'm not gonna do it on camera, but it's like, man, I gotta cry now. and
Okay,
and she
well,
she
let's move on from crying to I don't know if you answered this. Do you recall your first call that you went on?
I don't.
You don't. Okay. Well, then the first time you went out, do you have much of a recollection of that?
I don't.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay. When you were starting, did you know what to do? Well, I guess since that you would go out with your uncle and stuff like that, you kind of knew what to do. Yeah?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
I had no idea what to do.
How'd you learn?
Uh, I still have no idea what to do.
All right.
I,
Well,
I'm gonna be
some would
honest.
disagree with that.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You go to my channel and you're like, holy crap, that life has. I go to my channel right now, right? I'm gonna do it right now. I go to my YouTube studio, and this is my reaction, like my natural reaction, because I haven't checked the other night's live. My live from last night, where I had to cut it short, it wasn't even half of whatever. I got like 6,000 in 3 hours, 3 hour live. I got like 6,000 something views. I don't know how the hell that happened. I don't.
Yeah. It's because you're good. You know what? You've got a good thing going. Okay. Um,
Hopefully this. Let's see if that works.
what equipment do you have to run this? What is involved?
Um, 3 cell phones, all with
Okay.
their own line, a tablet, a live streaming device, which like takes the footage like from the camera and shoots it out to the internet.
Someone just called again.
Is it black?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my other phone. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. People don't know how to not call me.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. He is getting his other phone because people keep calling and then it blacks out the screen, and so he's going to call from a different phone that is not so busy. So, oh, good night, Cookie. Hey, how was your camping trip? Well, I might miss your answer, but I want to know how your camping trip is. You don't treat your followers like crap. Straight facts. Hey, there you go, Val. Here come the calls again. Put D and D on. Yeah. Okay. We have 80 people in here and 79 likes. This is amazing. Thank you. Now we have 77 people. Yeah. Um, can you ask Jake if he's going live? Yes, I will ask him that for you, Queenie. Hey, Shoveling, how are you doing? What is your favorite style of cooking? Southern, Jewish, Mexican? I like Italian. I like to cook Italian. I like to cook Mexican. Yes. Here I go again. Okay. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. I bet you didn't know that I knew that song. They like me. They like me. Oh gosh. So he's getting another phone and thinking about the smoke. Okay, I'll pass that on, Kevin, to him. He's getting a different phone and so he can. Woo, we're getting a lot of wind. Yeah, that's right, Southern Chick. You were the one. I'll do it again. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Do, do, do. But I made up my mind. Do. I ain't wasting no more time. Cause here I go again. I'm no Tawny Katane, but you know, it works. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will take that drink. Yes. And here he comes. He's back. Here I go again on my own. Going
I'm
down
back.
the only road I've ever known. Oh, he's back. Okay. Oh, Jacob, this is fun. We're having fun. We're not losing people. It's okay.
Yay.
All right. Okay, we're going to jump right back into it.
Yay. So I can't, I don't, this is one of my extra phones. Okay. I don't even have YouTube downloaded on it. So in the meantime, while we're doing this, I'm going to download YouTube. Okay. And I'm going to log into YouTube.
Okay. Well, can you answer a question while you do that?
I can try. My name's Jacob.
It's a pretty serious one. So we have to get into serious mode?
Yes, I'm a guy.
Okay. Yes, I'm a guy. Okay. What is your most memorable call, Jacob?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know on that one.
Okay, let me ask it a different way.
I got it set up real fast. So if this drops, we will go on this phone. Okay. And from this phone, we will do the live stream from now on.
And yeah, he knows how to do all of this, you guys.
I just got to figure it out.
Okay.
This YouTube dual live stream thing is new to me. It's the last time I did a dual live stream, like the way we are right now, we had to do it over computers. So I had my computer set up to do it the old school way, which you literally got to copy and paste codes and URLs on this stuff, and then upload it through your live streaming software. This is like super simple. Only problem is if someone calls you while you're doing this, it freezes.
Okay.
And my phone does not stop ringing. And I tried putting on Do Not Disturb, it still comes through.
Okay. Hey, are you ready for another question?
So, real fast. I think my most memorable is not a good one, but I think it was a suicide on New Year's Eve.
I knew that was going to be the answer. Yeah. Have you been able to shake that off?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that a truthful answer?
No, probably not.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask the question a different way. What is the most rewarding call you've been on? How about
the most rewarding?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
These questions you're asking, I've never been asked. I've never thought about this.
That's okay. That's all right.
Rewarding call.
We can move on. We can move on. Maybe revisit it later if it comes up. You know. Okay. How much behind the scenes goes on that viewers don't see?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, like from working on cars, is like obviously the first thing is you can't do this if you don't have a car. So I run. If somebody says they live stream and they don't run their cars hard, they're lying to you. You run your cars super, super hard every day.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So just from making sure the car's up and running, I usually work on my own cars, but right now I just said screw it. I'm having my buddy do it for cheap. But just the cars. Like today, first thing I got up, first thing I had to do was go get the car fixed. Found out, hey, it's cheaper, pay someone else to do it. Go then buy all the tools, send it over there. So one of them is the car. The car's got a small oil leak. I got to replace the thing on the engine. So I'll like obviously I got to make sure there's oil in the car, coolant in the car, and make sure like I go through all the fluids every single day. Then to go live, I set up a live stream because to get the ad revenue the right way, to get paid for the ads, you got to set up your live stream, or at least I do the way I set it up. So I set up the live stream, and I make sure all the little things pinned in there. It takes me like 5 minutes to get the live stream set up. Simple, it's on the computer. It's just something I got to do. Then while I have it set up, I schedule a live stream like an hour out or 2 hours out, whatever it is. And then while that's happening, I go out to the car. I take all the trash out. I clean out the car from the previous night. Then I go get all the homeless supplies. We get the homeless supplies set up, throw them in the car, or I do. Ashley does all the snack packs. I haven't made snack packs in a while, so shout out to Ashley. But and then just during the day, I have a PO box. I got to go to the PO box. Well, yesterday I went and picked up 6 packages from the PO box. I'm not saying I don't appreciate. I don't like it. I'm not saying that like hey, all this sucks, because it doesn't suck. It's actually amazing that that people want to send stuff in for me to hand out. It's amazing. That helps out my live stream. That helps out me, and that helps out the streets. That's just like that's phenomenal, because you're not just helping out a homeless person. You're helping me out by helping me do what I like to do, and that's a selfish way to look at it. But it's just a matter of going to pick it up, waiting in line, getting all the stuff, coming back, then unloading all the boxes. It sounds simple. It's just time consuming. It's super easy. It's just time consuming. I enjoy it. I love it. My life is needing to stop to waiting. What? I have a live stream waiting for me? Let's see if I can fix that real quick.
Hey guys, how bad is this wind blowback? Is it
It's
really
not bad at all.
Okay. Because I'm trying to cover it.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Okay, so you saw the questions on that. Just a second. I saw something really important in here. Okay, yes. Frank and Michelle, they would like to know, what is your scariest moment streaming?
Shootings, I guess.
Thank you, Southern Chip.
I don't know. A scariest moment. Oh, holy crap. So I went to a shooting. I don't know if I didn't have a lot. It was kind of when I was newer, but I went to a shooting. There was a drive-by shooting. The shooter, they had a description of the car that did it. This is when I first started live streaming. I don't even know if I was on Facebook, on YouTube yet. Yes, I am going live tonight. I'm going to go live at the fireworks show and then try to go live around town after the fireworks show is done. So I should have 2 live streams, because the fireworks show is almost an hour out of town. Anyways, so I was at a drive-by shooting. I'm just watching the cops look at casings on the ground. They had a description of the car, like let's say it's like a white BMW. So there's another call that came in. As I'm going to the other location, this same car with the same description, white BMW, was parked half a block away. As soon as I drive past him, he pulls out behind me, and he's riding my bumper for about 5 miles across town. And I didn't say anything on the live because I don't want people to know I was spooked. But holy crap, I ran stop signs. I literally ran from that car. I had this car chasing me, like following me. And it was a car from a drive that matched the description of a drive-by shooting that was half a block away from where the cops were doing their investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, at that time I had only had one cell phone. It was a cell phone that I used to make phone calls, and that was it. So yeah, that was a little spooky, I guess you could say.
Okay. I'm relocating so out of the wind. So that was a little problem.
What is the item I need the most of to help the homeless that I'm short? My problem is...
Can I take a code yellow?
Go for it. Okay. But my problem is as soon as it comes in, I hand it out. So I go through everything. Food, sleeping bags, tents, shirts, shorts, socks, everything. I can use everything. Oh, am I in charge? Hi.
Yes, you're in charge.
Oh man, that sucks. Sorry guys, I'm in charge. Hi. Let's see. How does this work? Okay. Pouring it out of everything. I guess the food. Food. Socks. Food, socks. I don't know. It's all equal. Whatever. So like food is a big one. What? Are you serious, Jalen? No way, guys. Holy crap. Jalen just said she ordered the gimbal? Thank you.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was going to burst. Okay.
Okay, look. I'm trying not to cry. Thank you.
What? What did I miss?
Jalen said she ordered the gimbal and Ruger's collar and your mom's purse. What? Jalen is like, chill. Thank you. So
Jalen is very generous.
There's this thing. It's called a gimbal, and it's like a handheld. It has a stand so you can set your phone up somewhere, but the stand closes up and it's actually a handheld thing, and you can literally hold this thing, whichever. Like let's say this is a stand, I can hold it like this and it keeps my phone level. I can hold it whichever way I want. It's electronic and it charges your phone. So it's called a gimbal. It stabilizes your phone.
You mean if I went and got? This is not about me. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, Jalen
Because I
said
like
she
to
ordered the
take
gimbal.
people on the nature walks. So
Yes, that would be perfect for that. So if you're bouncing your phone, gimbals are perfect. They're like it's like I think it was like $130, $140, and like I've been eyeballing it for a while.
yeah. Well, that's really nice, Jalen. We love you. Okay.
Why does it take forever for me to go to the bathroom? Because my friends work at the gas station I go to the bathroom at, and it would be extremely rude if I walked in there and I didn't buy anything or I didn't talk to them for a minute because they're not supposed to let me use the restroom. Ruger's been naked without his collar. Hey, look, there's a reason why he's naked, okay? These dogs, I don't know how they do it, but they rip their freaking things off.
I have a question when you're done.
Okay, I'm done talking, sorry.
No, it's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'm a chit chatter and I go on tangents for everything. Okay. Besides preparing the car, what else is involved?
So it's kind of weird being a live streamer because you're like you're a mechanic, you're the tech guy, you're the packing guy, you're the cameraman, and you're also the ugly TV star
Okay.
for Ruger. So
The ugly
I mean,
TV star.
yeah, I have to go through all the equipment every single day. I have to go through the scanners. Like sometimes stuff's dead because I leave it in the car and it doesn't like the heat. Like there's just a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cheech. Hey, look, okay, in the state of California, it says when you're working, you have to get 30-minute break every 4 hours. So you know what? You guys are my bosses. I'm gonna tell you, you guys owe me a break. No, I'm just kidding. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Okay. Have you gone to BPD or Kern County Sheriff's admin and had a discussion with them and develop a rapport?
No, not really. I just talk to them in person.
Okay.
So
that answers that.
like I'm not saying who, but there's a higher ups in BPD that I'm friends with. Like one of their family members lives next door to me, and like the other day, it's his parents live next door to me. He grew up in the house next door to me. The other day, his dog got in my backyard, and I called him. I was like, "Hey, man, are your parents home?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" I was like, "Well, I described a certain type of dog, and I was like, I think I have your dad's dog in my backyard." And he's like, "Oh, okay, let me call him." So, and he's one, higher up for BPD. Like, I just try to be friendly and respectful, and that guy's very cool. You know?
Does he know you're a scanner chaser?
Yeah, he actually told me, he's like, "Hey, man, I've actually been," because when I first started, I told him a long time ago when I saw him in person, and he's like, "Hey, I've actually been like kind of checking you guys out. You know, a lot of us here have." He said I was doing really good. I was like,
Mhm.
"I don't believe you, but thank you." So the problem with the flashing of the spotlight
Yeah,
is
that was my
there.
next question
Well,
is
there's no laws
why
against it. It's within company policy. There's no laws. They're not. There's no. They can't get in trouble. All they can do is
okay.
say, "Hey, we've got so many complaints doing this," and then eventually somebody can make a change.
Do you know who is flashing you?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
just got car numbers. People tell me it's this cop or that cop, but I don't recognize them. The viewers have an idea, but I don't.
Yeah. Here I'm in Wyoming and I recognize a lot of the cops in Bakersfield. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I got my
Now
kids, daughters
I'm going to
throwing a
talk
fit with
about
my
your
wife right
channel.
now. What was that?
What's that?
What
I
were you
didn't
saying?
hear you.
Oh, I was
Oh,
saying my. We're talking. Sorry.
I know I do this.
It's okay.
Why? Okay, this is about your channel. Why is your channel growing so quickly? Do you have any idea?
I
Okay,
have no idea.
that's fair enough. I think that I can probably answer that, and a lot of the chat could answer that. You want
What's
to
up,
hear?
Jade? Hold on, we got Jade in the chat. What's up? Jade's been like a supporter since like almost day one. That's why
Oh,
I get so excited when I
Jade.
see her. And she's like, Jade was the first viewer to make me cry. By the way, she made me cry. She made me pull over and cry one night.
Oh,
That's a good thing though. So Jade's been freaking amazing. We love you, Jade.
yes, very much. Yes, Jade. Please subscribe to me. Okay. Let's see. Let's give a couple shout outs to some people because there's a lot of people that came over here from your channel to hear this, and I want to acknowledge them. Say thank you. Jade is one. Kelly. Kelly 0015. Let's see. Jonathan Hughes. EV1 Tricks. Um, oh, thank you, Jade. Uh, I'm trying to shout out some of the people that came from your channel to here. This is really cool. Okay, let me ask you a question. Another question.
Hold on one sec. Hold on.
All
Put
right.
up that sound down.
He's a dad.
What's up?
He's a dad.
She's in the bathroom.
Stay home dad. I think that's great.
Okay, you can hang out here.
Hi. Hi, Jade.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I want to say thank you so much for coming and listening to this.
Sorry about
This
that.
is very exciting for me, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I need to drink some more water. They're telling me I got to drink. So I just want to say thank you for those of you who have come over from Jacob's channel to hear this. I really appreciate that very much. And um, I plan on doing more interviews, by the way. I have some lined up. Okay. Let me ask you this
Hold on one sec. My kids are.
in a moment.
You okay, sissy? Come on. You want to stay in here?
Oh, RB Slayer girl says, "Hi, Jacob. I watch every night." That's cool. Yeah. Calamity, did you do a circle for your water? No, it's on the ground right here. I don't have a. I'm standing up right now. My legs are bothering me. I'm having some problems with my legs and my feet. Jonathan, you want to learn some more about cooking? Come on over. We have a good time. We kind of do cooking. It's a cooking show. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah. So sorry, my kids are
That's
like watching TV and stuff on their phones and
You're a
stuff,
dad. You're a
and
dad.
they always walk around the house with their little tablets, and I just don't want you to get a copyright strike
Oh,
because
thank
of
you. That's
their
very nice
videos.
of you. Okay. Why are there so many streamers in Bakersfield?
Because there's a lot of crime.
Okay.
That's this town's
That
going to
lead
crap.
that's a perfect segue for the next
Well,
question.
think about it though, because crime rate's high, population's big, but it's not too big. But the population to police ratio is horrible.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of action almost every night, and it's still at that growing stage that LA has already passed. So LA is similar, but the problem in LA is it takes you like 30 minutes to go 10 miles. Here it
Yeah.
takes me 10 minutes to go 12 miles. So it's just all the
Mhm.
freeways are right there. It's just easy to hop around the town.
Okay. Now,
So
I remember, and this is going into the next question. I remember in the 80s, um, up to 1987, when Bakersfield was kind of a almost a sleepy community, and it was something that uh, people made fun of on sitcoms and stuff like that. And when we wouldn't lock our car doors or anything like that. It's changed a lot. What happened? What happened in 35 years, 40
if
years?
I if I comment on that, I'll be touching politics, and
Okay,
I don't
then
want to touch that subject.
fair enough. Let's move
I
on.
just people in office aren't doing their job
Got it.
all across the board. I'm
Okay,
not saying this side or that side. I'm just saying as a whole, people in office aren't doing their job.
gotcha. Gotcha. Can Bakersfield become a better community and how?
Yes, and I have no idea.
Okay. And um
Some believe that streaming alone is distracted driving. What are your thoughts on that? I believe that if you're sitting there and you're not paying attention to the road, you're distracted. That's why I'm trying to not read comments and stuff while I'm driving. But streaming alone, the words quote unquote streaming alone is not distracted driving because your phone's mounted on there. Haley, Haley, go in the room. Anyways, so streaming alone is not distracted driving. Streaming it you can that's irrelevant. The streaming itself is not distracted because you guys I haven't even looked at this camera one damn time this whole time, right? That's how I am when I'm driving. Um, Now, if the phone is right here facing me and I'm making sure, oh, let me see how I look,
mm,
that's distracted. But the phone's up on the
mhm,
dashboard or up on the window. And I have a tablet that's mounted on the dashboard, just like the cops have with their laptop. I look at the cops while they're driving. They have a laptop. They're actually going like this on their laptop while they're driving. They're going like one hand on
mhm,
the wheel, one hand on the laptop, trying to pull up an address. I watch them do it every time.
mm,
Me, I don't do any typing. The only time I see stuff is think about it when you look down at your radio. You can see what song you're playing across the radio. That's how I am with comments. So when you guys are saying like all these comments right here, I can't read any of these comments while I'm driving.
thank you, Kathy.
When you guys send money, a super chat, it makes your comment on my screen bigger. It comes across as a bigger comment. Then I can see the bigger words. I could read the super chats. Um, just like when True types in certain colors or the at whatever, it makes it in
Thank
highlighted.
you.
So I mean, should you be checking?
Hello? Are you frozen? Oh, I think he's frozen. Jacob, you're frozen. Okay. Oh, he's can't parent, dude. You know, you got a point. Are you there? Are you frozen? I think he's frozen. Um, you're frozen. Are you guys enjoying this? Let me know, please. Isn't that a Disney movie? Yes, but I haven't seen it. Please, okay. Rhonda's lurking. Yes. Someone get a heating pad quick. Okay. I think he's frozen. Yes. Jacob, you're frozen. Okay, so you are, yes, okay. Kelly says she is. She's enjoying it. Frank Lasora, absolutely. Kath, yes. Mia. Okay. Yes, Calamity. Oh, thank you so much for the likes, you guys. Okay, he just left. He's gonna come back in. Yeah. Um, you know,
Okay, we're back.
he's back. Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
That was a horrible freeze picture that you guys froze me on. That's not
Oh,
fair.
that's okay. We we tried to do that.
So
Yes. Well, now I have I have one more thing to tell you.
hold on one second. Let me turn the volume on this one. There we go.
Okay. I have one
I
more
didn't do it.
thing to tell you.
Okay.
It's about Fubar. He's happy to be
Uber.
your opening act.
My opening act.
And what he means by that is he comes on at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And then when you come on, a bunch of people, um, they flow over. But he said he's happy to be your opening act.
They flow over from me to him, or wait, what do you
They
mean?
flow over from him to you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he said that as a joke. He said that as playfully. Yes,
Yeah, I'm
playfully.
sorry.
Oh, so do you have a couple of minutes to take some things from the chat, or are you
Yeah, no, you're good. I don't know if we're gonna go up
okay?
to the lake today or not. We gotta. We're probably. I have like maybe another hour, so we're good.
Okay, okay. Um, okay. Southern Chick, bye. Southern Chick. We'll see you later. She's got to go mod. Um, Jeff says, Dad was the
Appreciate that.
first live stream I discovered on YouTube way back in the fall of 22. I was scanning and I saw this dog who looked much like mine and started watching, have followed along since.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. Thank you.
that was a really nice compliment.
Hopefully,
Um,
hopefully my dog's not as mean as, or hopefully your dog's not as mean as mine. Mine's a meth
way
wit.
back earlier, I saw a compliment to you that said, when we were talking about why is your channel growing so quickly, and somebody said it's because you you interact with the chat, but at the same time you're very professional and they appreciate what you do for the homeless. So
Huh.
I can't remember who said that, but that's not exact words, but that's around about what they said. And let me
I would
see.
disagree because I'm very unprofessional. I don't know what I'm doing.
You know, I disagree with that because I started watching you back in December,
Oh,
and
really?
mhm,
Real
I learned
fast.
a lot.
I'm not trying to poach followers. So,
What?
oh, Valerie said Jacob's poaching followers. I was like, I'm not trying to poach followers. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, no, no. Jacob, I just from me, I want to compliment you because you handle yourself very professionally. You you never talk negatively. You're always um, finding something positive, and then when you have a little bit of downtime or whatever, you invest in the homeless, and we appreciate that. I
Well,
do.
I'm gonna say it like this. So, and this is not talking about Bakersfield streamers. This is not even talking about Bakersfield people or live streamers that do what we do. When I first started live streaming, I said I want to do the YouTube thing. That sounds like fun. And for real fast, Jade, the Jeep's coming along slowly, but I have a buddy coming over tomorrow with his welder. He's gonna be welding on one side. I'm gonna be welding on the other. We gotta do a lot of frame repairs, but we're gonna get it fixed the right way. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get that going. But when I first started, when I first like said, hey, I want to live stream on YouTube and Facebook, I was like, you know what? Let me go not copy other people. but I want to go see what other people are doing and how they do it. When you go in somebody's live stream or YouTube video and they're saying they're basically just doing this, throwing the middle finger up all the time, you get certain type of people in your chat. You get certain types of people as a viewer. You just you need daddy. Why?
He's a good dad.
Come here. Mommy's mean.
The heart you can't stand by and watch homeless eat from trash
Come
can.
here. I love you. I love you. Okay. Anyways, so
Hi,
I
Armist.
watched I watched a bunch of random stuff on YouTube, and I'm the kind of person that's like, hey, how does this work for that person? How does this work over here? This is what this guy's doing, and this is working like that. Whether it's like a live streamer, whether it's someone that's reviewing freaking a fancy camera, someone that's like a dog video, when someone's being negative and like just expresses all their anger and frustration publicly over the internet, all they do is they get backlash. They get hateful, and the only people that's going to support them are other hateful people. I'm sorry to say this, but if you're a hateful person, I don't want your support. I don't want your love. I don't want you around. I don't want the world's full enough of hate already.
Yeah.
So my thought is let's spread good. Let's spread love. Let's like show good stuff. Let's be positive. Like people told me, hey, so and so said this about you. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, do me a favor. Go back to their channel. Go refollow them. Don't unsubscribe from them because of their opinion on me. No point in it. Just let them not like me. That's okay. Let's just show return that with love, right? When you show like anger and frustration, no one wants that. I've worked in the oil fields for 11 years almost. Roughly actually, yeah, 11 years, 2011 to 2022. I worked in the oil fields for 11 years, and I dealt with enough bullshit and drama and crap that I am sick and tired of it. Like, so let's just that stuff can be, so if you're gonna, I don't know, I'd rather I'd rather build something positive than negative.
You're very
YouTubing is
humble.
extremely hard and extremely exhausting, and I have got so much more gray hair in my beard since I started doing it.
Jacob, you're a
So,
very humble man. You're very humble. Somebody said, and I don't remember exactly who, but they said that it's the humility. And then Armus Bates, he said, it's all about spread positive, spread positivity, and peace and love, and that's what you do.
yeah, you want to
You
wave,
know.
sissy? Throw your hand up like this. Wave.
Hi,
We try to keep our
Sissy.
daughter off camera. Let's see. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Wave at Sissy.
Tell them
Everybody,
hello,
wave at Sissy,
everybody.
please.
Tell them they're right there.
Yeah. You're going to see a bunch of people waving at you, Sissy. I am. See? See? There we go. They're going to start popping up. See?
Hunter, say hello, everybody. Haley, say hello, everybody. They're being shy.
Look at. There we go.
Be careful.
Everybody saying
No, no,
hi
no.
to
You don't want to be
Sissy.
on camera.
Oh,
We can't have your
yeah.
face on camera, okay?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to have our kids on YouTube.
Because you have to be over 18 years old in order to have your face on YouTube. It's a
Okay,
rule.
good. We're gonna have to. You guys are gonna lean on it and knock it over.
Okay.
We're gonna have to get back a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Hey,
That kind of wraps up the questions that I had. But chat, do you have any um, questions
how's your
pertaining
rocks?
to what
Remember
we
your
were
rocks that we
talking
got?
about for Jacob?
There are rocks out front.
Um, let's see.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to
It's
get back, okay? Go get back, Sissy. Thank you.
it's a grandma. It's a grandma rule. Are you calling me old? Well, I am 52. Well, you guys, you know
Come on, Sissy. Over here.
Kenneth White. Hi.
My kids are so mad at me right now because I'm not putting them on camera. They're trying. They're
Oh,
trying their hardest to sneak up.
yeah.
My son just walked away and he whispered, "I'm mad at you." You're
Oh,
mean.
well, we've taken quite a bit of your time. And so, I
Oh,
was
it's all
planning
good.
on only about 45 minutes. So, if you want to take more questions from the chat, that's all up to you.
Yeah, if you want, I don't care.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Um
the one that was like an hour late.
Kenneth, he wants you to talk a little bit more about the spotlighting. And I do too, because I don't understand it very much. What is it? Is it to just say, "Hey, I see you," or is it, "Hey, I want to blind you," or I don't
I
understand.
think it's just I think they're just trying to be. I think I think it's a certain selective. Uh, I think it's certain cops are trying to discourage you from going out. If you get mad and get frustrated, you're just gonna get mad and want to go home. I think it's just like their way of saying, "Hey, we don't like you. Go home."
Mhm.
I have not been
Okay.
able to find a guitar player again, so I've even got some of Jalen's drumsticks for Drummer Boy. Like there's times where people send me stuff for a certain person, and I may or may not see them again. And if I can't find them, I will just keep a hold of the items until I find them, and then I'll just hold on to them until I find them or until I find someone else that can use them. Am I getting hungry?
Um
Actually, yes,
One
I
thing,
am
and
hungry. I'm always hungry.
I'm going to lose battery power in a little bit. Um Queenie wants to know. She says, well, she
Okay.
doesn't want to know. This is a comment.
Okay.
She said, I remember when I first watched Jacob and I thought, oh my God, another one wanting free money. And then he showed me, nope, I want to help the homeless. And she cried because she said, I saw a man, he was an angel. I like him.
I'm not used to those kind of comments about me.
Well, it's hard to take, it's easy uh, to give something, but it's hard to be the receiver, isn't it? That's called humility. Yeah.
Well, I've got the freaking the viewers one night. True was pushing me hard for a while because True was like, "Hey, they're saying you should make a whatever it's called, one of those things called where you a list for the baby, wish
A
list for the
wish
baby or
list?
whatever."
A wish
Yeah,
list?
but for our baby, like I had a wish list made for the live stream for like the homeless people, but not for the baby. And I made
Mhm.
one, and I have literally, me and Ashley literally have almost everything, just about everything we need for the baby from the viewers. And my mom's, because my mom's on a fixed income, she's not rich. She's giving us what she can. She gave us some clothes and some stuff here and there, but I have a whole corner in the kids' room full of boxes for the kid, for our baby that's not here yet, and people I don't even know. Some of them have their names, some of them don't. I don't even know who ordered it all. I'm just, and then like Michelle just ordered the scanner, and then Jalen just ordered the gimbal thing. It's just I'm not used to that. Like when I walk away, I'm probably and I get when I stuff like that comes in, I tear up because I've my entire life since I've been 18, nobody's ever given me shit. Nobody has. I've my own family. If I called a family member right now and said, "Hey, can I borrow $1,000 because I need to get the tags on my truck done or get my vehicle fixed?" They're gonna be like, "No, I ain't got nothing. Can I borrow $50 from you?" Like that's I've never been in that position. Um, my mom. Don't get me wrong. My mom helps me as much as she can when she can,
Mhm.
but it's hard. You know,
Sure.
I don't have and it's not that my family doesn't want to help. It's just me and Ashley don't have family members that are in that position to help.
Sure.
And now
Oh, well, a
all of a
lot of
sudden,
people
these people
don't.
I've never met are helping us more than I can even imagine just with our own baby.
Yeah. It's
And
because
yeah, Michelle has
people
so
love and
Michelle sent
appreciate you.
and then here's the other thing, Michelle sent a Western Union for half the money for the scanner the other day. Well, I had to go get it from that time when I called the cops on that guy, the drunk guy with his kids, and they
Mhm.
ended up arresting him and giving the kids back over to the mom.
Yeah. I
They
remember
took my
that.
ID as a witness, and I had to go get a new ID. It takes now they're saying 3 to 4 weeks at the DMV, but I'm assuming I'll get my ID in 2 more weeks. I couldn't pick it up, so I told Michelle, I was like, "Hey, I don't mind waiting. It's okay. They said they can hold it for up to 90 days at the Western Union. Like, I'm just thankful that you did that. That's absolutely amazing. If it takes 2 weeks, it takes 2 weeks. I'm just thankful. Um, and instead, she goes out and orders the whole scanner and says, "Hey, the half, the money for half the scanner I already sent you." I'm all thinking like, "Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll send it back." She's like, "Use it for baby stuff." I'm like, I whispered to myself. I said, "What the fuck? Are you serious? Like, that's crazy." I
Yeah.
just, I, I'm seeing love from other people that I don't know.
Well, Jacob, you give a gift to us, to all of us. And it's a way for us to give back to you,
Yeah,
you know? And it's a dog eat dog world, but at the same time it's a love each other world too. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know what? I have to end this because I'm
Okay,
going to lose power.
okay.
And
And real
so I've
fast.
been going for 100 minutes now.
Oh
So,
wow.
you guys, I want to say thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for everything you do. Your kindness, your comments, um, and just
We
the
we're
love that you
we're,
spread.
we're 4 likes away from 100. We got to hit 100. If you guys are watching and you haven't hit that like button, she's got to get 100 likes on this live stream. Calamity is
Please.
freaking awesome.
Oh,
She's awesome.
um,
And look at
oh,
this. Calamity just gave another live streamer a truck, a freaking truck. So I'm sorry for cussing on your live stream, Calamity, but
oh, that's okay.
he gave him a fucking truck. She is a good person. Like, that is insane.
Mm.
Like, that's freaking awesome. So thank you so much for helping out Fubar. That's great.
Well,
You know?
when our home burned down, we had nothing. We got it. We Our fire alarm saved our life. We crawled out, and within 12 hours, 307 Jote, he and his wife, they came with baskets and baskets of stuff for us. I mean, I had underwear for crying out loud. I mean, it was amazing. And so, we needed help, and he was there to help us, and it's right to pass it on. It's just the right
Yeah,
thing to do. The truck was just sitting there, and it wasn't um it wasn't doing us any good. So now I'm glad it's doing him good. And he
that's
can go
great.
do what he wants. And you are his mentor. Matter of fact, you are.
I'm not
You
that
are.
good of a streamer. I kind of suck. I tried rewatching my own live streams. I suck. I'm
Yeah.
my It's not entertaining. It's boring to me. I
Well,
can't watch
no,
more than
it's
like
not to
30 seconds.
us. It's not to us. And we just appreciate what you do. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I
and
do
you know
apologize
what,
for cussing, but
guys?
that's awesome that you did that.
I have to hang up because I'm gonna lose power. But Jacob, thank you for your time. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you. And so,
Yeah.
on behalf of everybody, myself and the people in the chat, and who couldn't make it and who will watch this again, they say thank you
Jade,
too.
real fast. Jade knows what she did. That's Jade. I'm not. This is Jade. Jade knows what she did. Thank you, Jade. See,
Thank
Jade
you.
strikes again. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't.
106 likes.
You're at
That's the new
107 now.
record. That's the new record. I like it a
Damn it,
lot.
Jade.
I like it a lot. Okay, guys, I have to. Oh, I don't need that. I have to say goodbye.
Okay, real fast. We got to get a hootie hoo in the chat. Everybody, right now, we got 85 people watching. Can we get like at least like 5 hootie hoos?
Hooty hoo! You know why I say hooty hoo?
Why?
Because it's fun. It's fun. Everyone's saying hooty hoo.
Damn, your chat is blowing, or dang, your chat's blowing up. I'm trying not to cuss anymore. Okay, I got awful language, and I'm trying my hardest not to cuss.
Oh, no worries.
We'll do Jade.
Sometimes it
So
just flies out. They fly. Yeah.
real fast, Jade. I'm gonna go. We're gonna get ready here in a minute, and we're gonna go to Lake Isabella with my wife and kids, and we're gonna live stream the fireworks show. Probably around 8:30. We'll start the
Who
live
you,
stream. I'm
Grandma?
guessing. So in like 2.5 hours, and then we'll probably be back in town about 10:30, and I should live stream from 10:30 to about 2 a.m. So
Okay,
all
everybody
right.
go. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Jacob, I have to, and I have 2%.
Okay.
So I have
All
to
right. I'll
go.
catch you later, Calamity. You rock.
Hey, again,
It was an
thank you
honor.
very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
You made my
Anytime
day.
you want to do it, you just let me know. I'll always say yes to do a live stream with you. Always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
To you and your oh, and let your wife know as soon as I can find that box for her mixer, it's on its way.
Okay.
So, okay, bat
I will.
wings to everybody. Wave them goodbye.
Batwings? I don't understand what that
Okay.
means, but Batwings?
Yeah. No, this, at bat wing, the saggy part, waves goodbye. So that's
Oh,
our
sure.
thing.
Haley, say bye bye,
Okay, guys.
everybody. Say hooty hoo. Say see you later. Say you're
Bye,
awesome.
guys.
Say bye bye now. All right. I'll see you
Thank
guys
you.
later.
We'll see you.
Bye.